How's it going, everybody? JOKU here, and today we're just gonna sit back, have a chat, sip some coffee, just for a little bit. And don't worry about this. This is just a little bit of devil's lettuce. Let's not talk about it. But I do have a couple things I want to talk to you guys about. One of them being is the Avatar TV series on Netflix, or is it a movie? I can't remember. I know. What was it? What was that guy's name that made the last Avatar movie? Regardless, that guy sucked. The new iteration, from what I could see, seems to be a little bit more closely oriented to the TV series from Nickelodeon. It's a real man, the words, I'm not getting them. It's a real homage to the original take of the series. Sokka looks like Sokka, Aang looks like Aang, Katara looks like Katara, and we're not getting third or fourth party people that don't have any actual acting experience to jump in on these roles. So I'm very excited to see where this could go from here, because there's an entire rumor going around the internet right now about them making an entire Avatar Studios where Avatar content and different series will then flesh out from the Avatar universe. Listen, it's a pipe dream. You know, the series did well. It didn't do that well. You can't make your entire Marvel universe out of the Avatar. It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, but if you guys have anything you want to, say about it, please let me know, because I'm frustrated with this by now. You're trying to make an IP out of something that's already existing and then flesh out a universe with different abilities and powers as you go along. Granted, Marvel and DC, Image Comic, Dark Horse all have done the same thing. I get it, but it was a different time without a lot of reference to each other, and they had to be creative. In this essence, all the powers, and I'm going to be honest with you, have been done already. Image has taken all of them. Fucking Dark Horse has taken all of them. Fucking Marvel's took the vast majority of the popular ones, and DC is piggybacking off of Marvel with most of their power systems. It's ridiculous, and I can't stand by you blatantly making a claim like you're gonna make an entire universe out of a single show. Yeah, you have plenty of material to work off of, but again, we're going from time frames as well. We're not just talking about, fleshing out a universe for a specific time period. We're talking about multi-time frame. Aang's already dead. We're not going to go back in time to bring him back to life after Korra, right? So what can we do? We have to continue with Korra or a bunch of other avatars we have no actual relation to. It's frustrating. It really is. The only person we have a connection with is Aang. And Korra, we've never really had that connection with. She was only in the damn show series until, 3, 4 seasons? Avatar was at least like 11, I think. I mean, it took up most of my damn childhood with commercials included, so yeah. I don't know. I could be the crazy one here, or, I could be making my own sense, but I think I like that better. Yeah. It's just frustrating, because you want a show that you've watched and dedicated, invested so much time into to come out good when it's time for a live action or a new series update. But the actuality of it is that they've ran out of ideas for your character a long time ago. And if they were going to do anything with them, they would have already done it. The live actions are the tie-outs. They're the wrap-ups of Aang. Once a character from Avatar goes live action, I believe that's the resting place. I mean, I want to be wrong too. Believe me, I want to be wrong. But what are the odds? What are the odds that they bring back Aang for this new Avatar universe update? He's already dead. What can we do? We can't bring him back. We can't throw time backwards, because then Korra will never happen, which makes an entire series irrelevant. I don't think so. They like their money, so they're going to keep as many characters relevant as possible. And they already killed off Aang. His relevancy has passed, unfortunately. Now it's time for a new Avatar. You see how much and how annoyed I am with saying that? It's annoying. A new Avatar. We've already been through too many, and we've only seen 2. Now, I know, I'm just a toy collector. I'm just a fan. I don't really have any say about marketing or what direction this stuff goes, but I am buying a lot of your product. Maybe not the stuff you want off the shelves, but I am buying Avatar branded products. So I believe in order for me to see what I want to see on the shelf, I have a right to express what I want to see on the screen. Because I am buying your products. And I refuse to if you can't get down a solid story, a solid course for your story. Because your characters are solid. Your course for which direction you're taking your story is frustrating. But that being said, I'm open to the Avatar being good, especially their new, remake, live action, what have you. If that's something that you guys wanted to do and support that, by all means, I'm with you. I'm going to watch the series and whatever they come out with. But I'm still disappointed in the fact they could have done better, and they could have. They could have done a lot better with the story, and yet here we are all excited for something that might not even be as good as we want it to be, because we have expectations that are completely unreasonable with the first Avatar that we would want to see from the new series. Well, not series, but entire universe that their studio that they're trying to do. Let's see it happen, And I know it seems like I'm going off on a tangent. I'm very frustrated and annoyed with the current state of Avatar. And I could say the same thing about Dragon Ball Z. We could go across media if you'd like. But my biggest takeaway is after the original creator has stepped out from the project, there is no reason to continue. That's just what you're giving someone's mental baby to someone else and expecting them to take care of it. It's not going to work, guys. We've tried this with Marvel, DC, etc. They did well, but it wasn't because of the newer comics that they were based on. It's because the old ones held so much weight that the newer versions of it end up being more, fun and out there because you know how the original story went, that you can be a fan of these other tellings. It's frustrating. I can't even begin to tell you how annoyed I am with this. Once a series has the original creator gone, just put it to bed, guys. Put it to bed. Akira Toriyama, I'm sure, would have wanted you to continue his series, I'm sure. But I don't think it's right because it was his intellectual property. You get what I'm saying? I mean, they're throwing Avatar as a whole name out and saying, we're making a studio for this, an entire universe. That's great, but is the original creator a part of that team that you created this entire universe for? Because if not, your story is going to end up, dragging, I think. Because there's no way to cohesively attach two stories made by two different people, even if they are based on the same thing. My opinion. But I don't know. I'm dragging it out just a little bit. I know. But we'll wait till it gets to that 10-minute mark and I'll sign off for you guys. I just had a couple grievances I wanted to state. That was it. And honestly, I don't think anyone's going to listen or pay attention to this video, this live. But I'm putting it out there anyway. Somebody needs to hear the fact that, when you take something and you expect it to blow up, you have to put the effort behind it. I haven't heard anything about the Avatar Studios in about 2 or 3 years. And we're getting Fortnite crossovers like crazy. I'm sure back then they had thought this would have been a good and blown out thing. Now Fortnite just looks like it's trying to keep Avatar alive by itself. It's not working, guys. But I digress. You guys stay safe. It's been JOKU, signing off.